Hello, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Trey McKnight, and I'm so pumped for what's about to happen. Today, we are celebrating you. And by you, I mean all of you. Class of 2020, we're celebrating the fact that you made it to the end of high school. Now, is this year anything like what you had imagined? Probably not. But your achievement and your high school years have been incredible. And you moving to the next stage of life is absolutely a reason to celebrate. Now, before we get started, there's only one thing you need to know. This celebration is for everybody in your family. So bring everybody into the room. And if you have family who aren't with you right now, go ahead and call them or invite them to video chat with you. Oh, and throw on the cap and gown if you want to, because this celebration is starting in 3, 2, 1. Starting now. I love that phrase because today we're not only celebrating where you've been, we're talking about what's next for you as well. So let's start with where you've been. Now, chances are the last few years were filled with some amazing memories, some big wins and maybe some big losses, some major milestones and some really hard work. Well, today we want you to share some of those moments with the people around you. In fact, before today is over, I want you to choose a photo that represents your time in high school. It can be a graduation photo, a sports pic, maybe a goofy picture with your friends. Then make a note about something you'll remember from this year and share it to the people celebrating with you today. You can talk about it at dinner, you can send it in a family group text, or post it to your social media. You don't have to make a speech or write anything fancy, just share one photo of something that you want to remember. Now, your friends and family will want to hear from you because, after all, you are the reason that they're celebrating. Now, let's talk about what's next. By this point, you've probably already made some big decisions about what happens next in life, and there will be more decisions after that, maybe more than ever before. The choices you make in life are up to you. Starting now, your decisions about who your friends are, and what you do with your time, and the kind of people you date, and how you handle your money, and how you treat other people. All of those things will have a big effect on the quality and the direction of your life long after high school. Now, maybe that kind of responsibility is exciting. Maybe it's terrifying. Either way, it's a lot of pressure. So let me take some pressure off for you. Here's what I want you to know. Making decisions for yourself is not the same as making them by yourself. Now, is your responsibility growing? Absolutely. But you're not on your own with it. There are family members around you right now who care about you and who are here to help you anytime you need advice or encouragement or just somebody to listen. And there are people outside your home who know you and love you and will be cheering for you in the next stage of life. In fact, let's hear from one of them right now.
What's up, GracePointe Church? We want to say thank you so much for joining us for this online celebration of the senior class of 2020. Transition. That's what this season is all about for your kids. It's about transitioning from adolescence into adulthood, about making the switch from high school to college or the workforce or whatever their future may hold for them. And this season is incredibly marked with change. Over the last several months, we've experienced change in a lot of different ways that we never even thought would happen. But the truth is, this moment in the life of our seniors is changed not just for them, but for us and for parents as well. Parents, you've made it to one of the biggest milestones in parenting. Congratulations. You somehow survived 18 years at home with this child of yours. Just kidding. All these jokes aside, this is an incredible moment for you, and also a credible, hard moment for you, because now your role shifts just a little bit. Now you become more of a coach, a mentor, and a guide, which means pulling back on the reins just a little bit and letting go of all the daily details that you normally would be in charge of and over, and now trusting your child to go out into the world and make more decisions. So less hands-on with the daily details of life, but just as much love and heart connection to your child as you've ever had. And prayer right now is one of the biggest gifts that you can offer your child during this transition. Pray for your son, pray for your daughter that God would do amazing things in their life, and also pray for yourself that God would allow you to let go in such a way to honor your child as they take this next step in their life. There's other adults and small group leaders and church leaders that you have been involved in the life of these students over the course of the last 18 years. Maybe you were their kids director or Sunday school teacher at another church, or maybe you were a teacher, but you have invested heavily into the lives of these seniors, and we want to say thank you. They would not be who they are today without you. And for you, leaders who have been involved in the lives of these students, your role now changes as well. You need to spend the course of this summer having hard conversations with this person, preparing this senior for what the world has to offer them, and encouraging them like you never have before. Seniors, we are so proud of you. You have handled the change at the end of this school year with resilience, with hope, and with love. And we are grateful for all that you have done. It has been amazing to see how humbly and awesomely you have handled all of the chaos thrown you this past year. And it may be hard in moments like this to understand what you should be doing, but one of the biggest things that you could do right now is to say thank you. Say thank you to your parents. Say thank you to those leaders in the church who have influenced you, those teachers, those coaches, all those people in your life who have poured into you that make you the young man or young woman that you are today. We are so thankful for who you have become, and we are even more thankful for who you're going to become in the coming years through the love of Jesus in your life. You don't belong to us. You belong to Jesus. And it's been our honor to watch him work in you and through you over the course of your life. We want you to know this, that no matter where you find yourself, whether it's still here in Douglas and Coffee County, it's near Atlanta, it's in another state, it's in another country, this is always home. You can always call us, and we want to hear how you're doing and how we can pray for you and how we can encourage you. So keep our phone numbers. Don't ever erase them from your phone. We always want to know how you're doing and how we can pray for you. The last thing that I want to share with you today is hope. You have such an amazing future ahead of you. I know that God has amazing things planned for you. Plans to prosper you, to take care of you, to open bigger doors than you could ever imagine that he would open for you. You see, God is going to do something amazing in your life over the next 4 years. And it is my prayer that you open yourself to that and you allow God to work in you and through you to show you how wonderful of a future he has for you. Seniors, we love you. We are so thankful for you. And we are amazed at what you have accomplished in the last 18 years. Now, before I turn it back over to my buddy Trey, I want to take a moment and honor our class of 2020 seniors. Thank you.
That was so good. Seniors, I want you to know the people around you could not be more proud of you right now. Today is a big day for them too. Chances are your family or the people you live with have been cheering for you, praying for you, and thinking about your future for a really long time. Maybe even before you were born. And starting now, you should know they're behind you, cheering no matter what, and they're with you anytime you need them. In fact, for the next few minutes, we're gonna let those people speak to you directly. I'm gonna put a question on the screen. When I do, pause this video and take a few minutes to let each of your family members answer. I love these conversations, and I hope they're reminding you that while you're moving on from this stage of life, you're not moving away from the relationships that mattered to you in high school. Your parents, your family members, your mentors, and leaders are still going to be around. The way you hang out with them may change, but your relationship with them will continue to be a part of your life for the rest of your life. So call them and video chat them. Keep them updated on your life. Let them encourage you and celebrate you next year just like they are right now. And don't forget to ask questions. Nobody expects you to know everything on your first day of adult life. It's okay to phone a friend or an uncle or an aunt or a pastor or a mentor or whoever. You get the idea. In fact, you don't have to wait until you move away or live in a different city to begin those conversations. Starting now, make a list of the people you want to text and check in with each week and put a reminder on your calendar. I promise you'll be glad you did. Now, before this day is over, I imagine your family is going to share a meal together. Families like to do that. And as you do, take a moment to thank them for what they've meant to you in high school and maybe even share that photo we talked about earlier. And family members, spend a day telling your senior how proud you are and what you hope for them in the next stage of life. Remember, even though graduation may not look how we planned, the celebration is still on. Today is a day worth celebrating because you are a person worth celebrating. Oh, and one more thing. Good celebrations always come with good photos. So don't forget to take a family photo to celebrate. Post it using hashtag SeniorSunday2020. Now, on behalf of everybody with you right now and everyone you've seen on screen today and everyone in the room with you right now, congratulations, class of 2020. Come on. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what happens next.